What's up, everybody? It's your boy Skip the Legend, bringing you guys another YouTube video on SHIB. SHIB has been making some stellar movement upward in the last 4 hours, and we're going to really talk about the things that have caused said uptick. We're going to go straight into it. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you know when I upload. It's your boy Skip the Legend getting into today's video. So we're going to look at the highest trading pair, because the highest trading pair gives us a good indication of the market sentiment when it comes to SHIB. Take for account that this trading pair is responsible for 10% of the volume that we've seen in the last 30 days, not 30 days, but my goodness, last 24 hours. We can see in the last 15 minutes, it's been a massive inflow of buying, literally just buying. I don't have to explain that. And the buying has been heavily is on the large buy side or on the large transaction side, with big whales buying. We can see that has not just only been the case for the last 15 minutes, but also for the last 30 minutes. Not for the last 30 minutes, or not only for the last 30 minutes, but also for the last hour. Not only for the last hour, 30 minutes, and 15 minutes, but also for the last 2 hours, and then going into the 4 hours, still the case. The large buys were always overtaking the small and medium transactions, and doing so in crazy numbers. We see the large transactions and the large buys in the last 24 hours doubling that of the medium transactions, tripling, more than tripling, quadrupling, and maybe even quintupling that of the small transactions and small buys for the last 24 hours. And as far as the inflow from yesterday, it was massively on the positive side, and we love that. 200 billion inflow after having 155 negative inflow, 155 negative billion inflow, 68.4 billion negative inflow on the day prior or the day after that. And it's amazing to see it kind of clean up all that buying power, clean all that stuff up. And a lot of people believe that, hey, the whales are buying and the whales are buying back in. There's an article that talks about this said theory, and it was posted by, it was tweeted rather, by Shiba Inu. This is a report from Armin Shirinyan. Sorry for pronouncing your name incorrectly, but they are talking about they went into this research because of the recent uptick in buying, and or in the price rather, and the appearance of higher lows in recent days, however, suggests that momentum may be building. The number of short and medium term investors are decreasing, while the number of long term holders is increasing. For traders who have held SHIB for less than a month, the decline has been negative 44.79%, and different for the cruisers, which are 1 to 12 month holders, which has been a negative 18.82% movement. So some other stories to talk about is the massive burn jump that was 8,000%. Bitcoin to $200,000. Rich Dad and Poor Dad. Authors says many people will make a mistake when it comes to SHIB. But this article just goes deeper and deeper into, hey, there was big, massive whale movements in these last couple days. And if you guys are a subscriber to the channel, you know that already before the article was even released, because we talk about that all the time. Instead of the 1 year holder count being at a percentage, rather not a count, but this percentage being at 74%, we see is now at 76%, and the cruisers, or the the people that have been holding for 1 to 12 months, now being 22% of the holders of SHIB. So that's amazing. This is great news for us, and it continues to prove that people are here for a long term. Not only does that indicate that, but also the holder count has indicated that. We have grown from now I'm not going to say 1 point. I'm trying to stop myself from saying it. 1,502,200, or we've grown from 1,501,513 holders to 1,502,291 holders from the last time I made a video on SHIB. And we know that especially if you've been a subscriber to my channel, that is on a massive increase from where it was at a couple weeks ago, because a couple weeks ago we can see that on March 10th specifically, it was a holder count of 1,497,533 holders that we were seeing. But we have grown a crazy amount, and we're not just gaining small amounts of holders and gaining holders just in a general sense, but we're also gaining whales, because usually when you gain whales, you might lose small holders. But in this case, that's not the case at all, and it's led to a strong comeback with large holder net flows up to a staggering 1,448%. So all this is some great. When I say great, I truly mean great news. We go and look at the SHIB burn, because the SHIB burn was kind of struggling these last couple of days, or a couple of days ago rather. And we can see that the burn has increased exponentially. The burn for the last 24 hours has grown almost 8,000% to 1 million tokens being burnt in the last 24 hours. And for the last 7 days, 1 billion, I apologize. For the last 24 hours, we've seen 1 billion tokens burnt. We've seen 1,025,934,570 tokens, 547, my fault, tokens burnt in SHIB. And then for the last 7 days, 1,098,437,435 tokens burnt of SHIB. And again, that is an almost 8,000% increase. SHIB did see an 8,000% increase though 7 hours to 9 hours ago, as you can see on your screen. And these numbers are just amazing after making a video a while back, and on that video we talked about how 2,000 tokens were burnt in 24 hours and how terrible of a position SHIB was at that point in time. If you are curious on how that video went or what I was discussing, please be sure to check that video out. But all this movement is amazing and beautiful, and hopefully we can see this momentum carry on. I do believe this momentum will carry on because, like I said, you look at the last 15 to 30 minutes, the large buys, the buying power in general is massive and strong. Despite of the price dropping down at this point, we're seeing people continuing to buy and take advantage of this price opportunity, with a hope that the price of SHIB can get to a point of price of 4018. I think this price can hit 4016. I like this target right here, 40169. I think 4018 would be difficult for today, but I do believe that SHIB will at some point break its all-time high, and that all-time high being 407. It's just going to need to come with the perfect storm. And with Michael Saylor talking about how bullish he is on crypto and on the market itself, I think that he and Doge and everything that's going on will be great catalysts for said bull run, especially with, like I said, increasing the increasement of buying power within the last hours, in the last 15-30 minutes, because the 15-30 minutes let us know the immediate sentiment of the immediate sentiment and the immediate flow, money flow, when it comes to SHIB. With all these things being stated, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and share this video with as many friends as possible. I love you all. Please subscribe. 90% of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, so please be sure to do so, especially if you want to get your information from one of the best people out there in crypto. Love you all. Peace.